Tonight on Hunter.
Probably the same talent who pulled the 5 other jobs, only this time they brought fireworks.
You robbed a bank owned by a vicious mob boss?
I know this cop named Hunter owes me a big one.
I owe Smokey my life.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Get out!
$1 million scam down the toilet!
You haven't booked Terry Smokey because he's gonna help us pull another bank job.
Very tall money. Like 200 G's. The last time I saw this much green in one place, it was that big vacuum cleaner thing in Vegas.
That's right. At the dunes, they had a naked lady swimming in it.
The beauty part is, we don't have to fence a nickel of this. It's all 10s and 20s, used bills. Easy to pass. Vance, you're a genius. Tomorrow night, Mimi and me, we're gonna be strolling through the mall like royalty, and I'm gonna pick out something nice for you.
Just put it back. We're 8 minutes behind. Fill those bags. Come down to the pipe.
I got my smokes.
Oh, Murray, for crying out loud.
Here, I forgot.
Hurry up!
I'm coming. I'm looking.
Hurry up!
Tommy, 10 feet behind you.
Murray, you idiot.
Thank you.
Your bomb squad thinks it was a shaped charge. Set off remote. UHF, like with a garage door opener. It's probably the same talent who pulled at 5 other jobs. Except this time they brought their fireworks.
What I want to know is why they decided to blow this particular tunnel.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what I think. You got 2 styrofoam cups, 2 crowbars, 1 dead body in the tunnel. I think one partner decided he didn't want a partner.
But why suddenly decide to hassle Harvey Falk? He's the backdoor money here.
Oh, that's still only rumor, Hunter. My office has been trying to connect Falk with Third National. He's built a paper jungle. Frank Buck and 20 MBAs would get lost.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
You know what I think? This is Falk's bank. The lucky one is the corpse.
Hey, Stuart. Haven't seen you since the crash of '87 and that shootout at the stock exchange. Got any insider tips?
Buy low, sell high.
Ah.
You know, the thief must have liked what he got in there because he left stuff behind in the safety deposit boxes. Stuff you could take to a fence, bag a few $100,000. Well, see you guys.
Thanks, Stuart.
Got an ID on the body. It's a Michael Andelman. His rap sheet's mainly small-time stuff. This tunnel job was a definite career move.
Michael Murray Engelman?
Yeah, Michael Murray Andelman, you know him?
And his brother-in-law partner, Terry Smokey. The albatross around my neck.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I owe Smokey my life.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
You can't just leave me like that. What do you mean?
For 3 months you come home covered in dirt, you won't tell me why, and now it's all over the front page.
Hey, baby, how about this? It says we get 18 months parts and labor.
Don't tell me it wasn't you and Murray. Oh, my God, they found a dead man. Is it Murray? Tell me it isn't Murray.
They got this humidity control thing and the crisper. You break a stalk of celery, you could go deaf.
3 days ago, I had a dream something terrible was going to happen. In my dream, I was going bald, but it's the same. I don't hear you saying I'm crazy, Terry. How could you let my brother-in-law die in the sewer?
I didn't let him die. He went back to get his cigarettes and the roof caved in. Believe me, baby, it was an accident. Oh, come on, how do you think I feel? I'm the guy who kept telling him to quit smoking.
Oh, and when were you going to tell me he quit smoking for good? Thanksgiving when there's an empty chair at the table? Who got you too involved in bank jobs anyway? It's not your speed.
This friend of Murray's you met, Vance, he'd pick out the banks, and we would do the digging. Third National was going to be our last hit, and then we were going to take our splits. And to top it off, I didn't even get the money. Vance made off with the haul from all 6 jobs, including a couple $100 grand in old bills.
We owe it to Murray to get his cut for my sister.
Nobody in this building ever rings the doorbell. These kids, they come up here, they take whatever they want. Beer, sodas. Cops.
Hey, it's a gray BMW.
I don't get it. It's 2 scroats who work for Harvey Falk.
What's Harvey Falk want with us?
Getz! Oh, Hera! What a surprise!
We apologize for not calling ahead, Terry, but we really do need a little contact.
It's Mimi, right? We met once at a family weekend in Chino.
Hi.
Oh, Ma, you have done a lovely job with this place here, Mimi. It's subtle, yet still mighty comfy, you know? Yeah. We heard about Murray, and we wanted you both to know that we share in your hour of sorrow.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Word's on the street, is it?
Why don't you make yourselves at home? I've got some coffee on. It's good and strong.
Oh, thank you, Mimi, but we're strictly decaf. Now, as we mentioned, we both share in your loss, but unfortunately, Mr. Falk doesn't quite feel the same.
Did Mr. Falk have something against Murray?
No, not personally, Mimi. He was just upset because it was his bank Murray was robbing when he died.
You robbed a bank owned by a vicious mob boss?
Come on, guys. I'm not so stupid that I would rob a bank owned by Mr. Falk. No, the guy you want is this engineer named Vance. But I swear, I don't know how to find him.
What a surprise. Mr. Falk gets his money today, or we're going to express mail pieces of your body to every state in the Union.
Well, we'll let ourselves out. Mimi?
Nice seeing you again, Mimi.
First you bury Murray, and now you're gonna make me a widow. Go get our shares from Vance. I'm packing our bags for Cuba.
I wasn't kidding, babe. I don't know how to find him.
Then why in the hell are you smiling?
All banks have insurance. I'll bet that unmarked cash wasn't on Falk's books. That's why he sent his college boys over here to get it.
I know that look. That's your crazy look.
I know this cop named Hunter owes me a big one. I hand him Harvey Falk. He hands me a reward. Ugh.
Smokey's ducked out on his last previous address. I have no idea where he is.
Yeah, ditto on Murray Andelman. You know, those guys have only been off parole for 5 months. That's an awful lot of moving around. You remember Duckworth down in Records, don't you?
Duckworth? Yeah, I know Duckworth.
He has a very interesting story about those two guys.
Yeah?
Yeah. It seems several years ago, they were both found boosting camera equipment out of this department store, disguised as delivery men. A rookie cop answered the call, and when he got there, there was some guy in the alley who was all whacked out on PCP or something, and he, when he saw the uniform, he pulled a gun. Well, Terry Smolke beamed this guy from behind with a telephoto lens, thus saving the rookie cop's life.
Really?
Yeah. And the rookie cop's name was...
Richard Hunter. He hasn't let me forget it since. Hunter. Yes, Sporty, what do you want? Yeah, I'm listening. You see, that's not gonna happen, Sporty. Uh-huh. All right. Give me the address. Yeah. Yeah, you got a deal. I said you got a deal.
You just made a deal with Sporty in less than a minute.
Yeah, well, you see, Sporty's in the agent business. He just signed Terry Smolke.
You found him?
Well, actually, Terry found him.
To negotiate. Do I smell a payback here?
Hey, look, you can smell what you want. I'm gonna run this address. Oh, and listen, do all of us a service and do something constructive. Run a check on all the backgrounds of all the ex-cons and parolees that you can find that has a tunneling MO.
Say hi to Terry.
Yeah, I will.
This makes 6 banks tunneled into and robbed in L.A. this year. But the first real lead, the bank robber's body was identified as Murray Andelman, a part-time lawnmower repairman from Reseda with a history of petty crimes. Police are searching for Andelman's accomplice who survived the tunnel explosion. Police are hopeful they can track Andelman's movements and locate some of the stolen millions, mostly personal jewelry taken from safe deposit boxes. Next, we'll check the weekend weather.
All I have is pimento spread. Terry ate the cheddar ball when he came back from... Work.
How do you like your ice, Hunter?
Get in here, Terry.
Sergeant Hunter doesn't care about your stupid refrigerator. Listen, Terry's had a hard life. The thing with his mother, but you know this bit. I just want to keep him out of jail.
I'll be gentle.
I appreciate it.
All right. Let's see. Who had the crushed and who had the cubes?
Sit down.
Isn't this great? To be able to sit here among friends, to breathe the air, to enjoy a chill drink. Life. It's really something, isn't it?
You want to tell me about Vance?
He'd set up the jobs. We'd dig. We didn't even know where the tunnels were going. You can't spit on that stretch of Wilshire without hitting a bank. And they all look the same on the inside.
Did you tell Falk's men where Vance was?
I don't know where he is.
Tell him about the money, baby.
We found a bag of old money. About 200 G's. It wasn't on the bank's books. You see, that's when I think Falk is really after. He's using the bank as a laundry.
Oh, yeah. Well, perhaps. How about you and I take a little hop down and see the booking sergeant, shall we?
Wait a minute. Remember what I did for you?
How can I forget?
Well, don't I deserve a deal?
If you help me catch the killer.
Killer?
Yeah, you see, Vance blew the tunnel. He wanted everybody to think this was his last job. He should be flying over Rio right about now.
Didn't I always tell you not to work with killers? You see what happened?
You met him. He took us to dinner. He was a nice-looking guy.
Well, maybe you can point him out in the mug book for us. Come on.
Hey, don't forget your jail bag, baby. I put in some clean underwear and a roll of fours. I love you.
Good.
If it's possible, we always try to keep Terry out of Parker Center. You know that disinfectant they use?
Yeah.
His skin breaks out.
Oh, well, we'll have to monitor that. No, I will not stop by the pharmacy and pick up soap.
No, I'm gonna be at my sister's. Listen, you can talk day or night. You really can.
I'll bet my last nickel it was that damn Vance again. And no, we're not even. I saw him coming a mile away.
Come on.
Mrs. Smolky, don't worry about it. Hunter's going to be there. He'll be able to hear everything. Right. Okay, look, I'll have Terry call you at your sister's apartment as soon as possible.
You guys got better pictures of me. This one's got to be at least 10 years old.
You're supposed to be looking for pictures of Vance.
Not here. I told you, he's never been inside.
Okay, Terry, it's all set. All you gotta do is just let him talk. I want to hear it's Harvey Falk's money, Third National Bank, all in the same breath.
And this is the room where the freeway strangler confessed. But it's in use right now. Why hasn't he been booked?
He's looking at some photographs, and then we're gonna book him.
Can I ask you why?
Yeah. What are all the squirts doing here?
The little darlings are all from St. John Blazes. Commissioner's brother's a priest down there, and I got elected to give them a tour. Don't bang on the machines, kids! Kids, don't bang on the machine now.
You all right, Charlie?
Sure, I'm fine. Listen, the Feds got us a possible ID on Smokey's accomplice.
Vance?
No, Wojciech. Milos Wojciech. He's a Czechoslovakian national. Wanted on the continent for murder and a string of tunnel jobs just like these.
I'm still hungry.
Well, just hang on now. Lunch is at the morgue.
The morgue, that's terrific.
You're taking these kids to the morgue for lunch.
Yeah, they got a great cafeteria there. Got that bone chicken teriyaki. Don't spoil your lunches, kids. Kids. So why haven't we, booked Terry Smokey?
It will be a bit more, Mr. Falk.
Harold, if you can't get it for under 100,000, it's not going to hang on my wall.
It's a rare master, Mr. Falk.
It's only a bunch of damn flowers on a table.
Well, the rare flower.
All right, 100-year-old flowers. Offer 'em 90. I want an answer by 6 o'clock London time.
As you wish, Mr. Falk.
Thank you, Harold. You look too serious, Getz.
Some unsettling news on Mr. Smokey.
What's he done now?
5 minutes after we had his line interdicted, he made arrangements with the middleman.
Interdicted?
We placed a surveillance device on Mr. Smokey's phone. It appears the middleman was successful in arranging a tete-a-tete between Mr. Smokey and a Sergeant Hunter.
What cop would have anything to do with Smokey?
Our sources tell us Sergeant Hunter's a bit of an overachiever.
And Smokey is a little bughead who's going to try to play both ends. Go back to his place and interdict his ass until he talks.
The operative word is reasonable. Us with you. You with us. You'll feel better once you've made a clean breast of it.
Ow! I told you. I don't know how to fight things.
Shut up.
As far as Hunter was concerned, I was just jerking him around to buy some time. Please. Please. Don't. Please tell Mr. Falk I didn't know Third National was his.
Oh, we're very disappointed in you, Terry.
Maybe we better continue our conversation in the kitchen, Terry. Come on, you little weasel. Frost-free, very impressive. And I guess this is the meat keeper. Ow!
I'll get back up.
Terry!
Are you all right?
Yeah, just bent the finger.
You must be Sergeant Hunter?
Yeah, that's right. You want to press charges?
You know, home accidents claim more lives than our nation's highways. Think about it.
Sergeant, it's broken, and I'm not surprised. You know, these A40 models, they've been around since the French Connection. Guess the mayor wasn't kidding when he said we needed new taxes.
Yeah, I want you to take a hike. Let's go, move.
You're supposed to be settling the debt between us. And you let Falk's college boys bust up my machine.
I don't care about your machine.
You know, I was 21 before I stayed in a nice motel. It was real hot. And they had this big ice maker down the hall. And you could take all you wanted. And right then I knew, someday, I'd have my own. I hate funeral homes. They always prop up the body so the stiff looks like he's on some ride at Disneyland.
Hey, haven't we arrested half the people in here?
Yeah, I think crime brings people together.
Yeah, look at him, look at him. You see what I'm talking about? He looks like he's just been strapped in for the log ride.
Hey, look, there's Mimi over there. Why don't you go over and talk to her? Maybe she needs a little TLC or something.
Well, maybe what she needs is to have her head examined. Look at this coffin. Walnut with the inlays. And exactly how much does this blanket of roses cost, anyway?
200, but not out of your pocket, Mr. So Long Murray. Can I have your tools? Look who sent it.
Solly. Our bail bondsman. 20 years.
How'd he get roughed up?
Two of Falk's men. I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, you know, we're still trying to figure out
Oh, the throbbing. Oh, well, sorry, I just blacked out there for a second.
Are you okay, baby?
Yeah, I'm okay. And what about this Cadillac you got Murray parked in here, huh? That probably cost a small fortune, didn't it?
Do you think I'd go cheap on my brother-in-law's funeral?
He's dead. We could bury him in the refrigerator box and he wouldn't know the difference.
You'll be in it.
Hey, look, why don't we go to the back of the chapel? Maybe you need to cry or something.
Good idea.
Yeah, Hunter, it's not her fault. Ever since we were married, I've done nothing but spoil that woman.
Mimi, you have to understand, Terry's under a lot of pressure.
Do I look like I'm on a vacation? I'm sorry, it's just that living with Terry is crazy. He always says the next job's gonna be the big one, and it never is.
Yeah, well, maybe if you went straight, your life could be a little easier.
Don't you think I know that? No, Terry thinks he's Al Capone. You know the only time he ever pulled off a good job? He ripped off a coin shop. You know what that idiot did? He hid 30 grand worth of Morgan silver dollars in a barbecue pit. A week and 5 T-bones later, we had a river of metal running down the patio.
Mimi, you know, you might be able to help us out here. You and Terry had had dinner with Vance. Do you remember anything that he said that might be able to help us to find him?
I don't know. It was the usual meet the family kind of thing. The guys who hire Terry usually spring for dinner once. They want to get a look at me so they'll know who to blow away in case Terry crosses them.
Makes sense.
Well, it's like any business. Anyway, Vance took us to a Sizzler on an all-you-can-eat night. And Terry and Murray were having bets who could eat the most shrimps. Terry was cheating and... Hey, wait a minute. There was something. Vance was complaining about the sweep hand on his watch not working. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fancy job. A Hurd. A Hurd. Hur.
A Hoyer?
Yeah. 7 dials. The guy was from out of town, so I told him about a little shop on Reseda Boulevard. Handles those imports.
I have Vance's address. So do O'Hara and Getz. They were here a half hour ago. I wonder who told them.
Good work. You better get over to Vance's. Everybody in place?
All set in the alley behind the building.
Good, I'm going in.
I'll stay here with your buddy.
Right.
Men on the pool side. Cover the waterfront entrance and the fire doors.
Jerry, what do you got down there?
Yeah, down here, Hunter. Wait, something near the window.
What the hell was that? You all right?
Once they rappelled down the building, the suspects disappeared. The coroner said they put a round in the vans.
They had a one-way ticket to Aruba, all paid for.
He sure didn't put a lot of effort into making his house a home. I bagged more evidence out of a phone booth. What do you have?
Well, I found this behind the television set in the living room.
You think it's hot?
Well, I don't know. I think we'll let the lab boys tell us that. You still gonna go see Stewart?
Yep.
Good. Why don't you get a list of the board of directors for Third National Bank? We should do a back check on all those people over there.
Okay, no problem. You know, I think we ought to book this evidence and get out of here. I hear that Charlie is very irritated that we haven't booked Terry.
Oh, yeah. Let's get out of here.
I don't know. I wonder if we'll ever hang Harvey Falk with Third National. Or with anything, for that matter. I mean, the man has his own personal parking space next to the grand jury. He sidesteps every indictment.
Let us worry about the bank directors, all right? We might be able to find a wrinkle.
Maybe. But Third National is a hell of an institution. Secure as the Rock of Gibraltar. No energy investments or foreign loans. In fact, I bank there.
Are you serious?
Why not? They've got great customer service, and you should see the calendars they give away at Christmas. Little Norman Rockwell.
Wait a minute, wait. I'm a little confused here. Are you keeping an eye on Third National or doing their commercials?
Oh, wait a minute. If you can prove Falk is behind Third National, we'll be on him faster than you can say Securities Exchange Commission.
But then you'd have to buy your own calendars.
Good, McCall.
So what do you think? Black China tea?
I'd say English breakfast. You picked up on that, huh?
Well, I've done my homework. Somebody found a bag full of this stuff. Bank hasn't claimed it yet, though.
From a professional point of view, how big a bag?
Oh, about $200,000 in 10s and 20s.
You know, rubbing it with tea bags is still the best way to age paper. Strictly low tech. No chemicals. Smell goes away once you pass it.
The quality?
Oh, first class. Nice plates. No sloppy photo offset.
You think these bills would pass through a currency counter?
No sweat. More professional curiosity. Where'd you find it?
I think it was Third National Bank.
Not Harvey Falk's bank. I got a bid in for the Christmas calendars. Big order. 50,000 pieces. You can put a good word in for me.
It's a lot of calendars for one bank, isn't it?
Harvey's got two. Third National and Cahuenga Thrift. But he's a tightwad. So you tell him for me I never paid my bids. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
It's short.
I got the same thing, sir.
Short how much?
10,350.
You said you got every bill.
Well, I believe we said that we took every bill, i.e., every bag that we could find, sir. Now, a number of scenarios come to mind here. Vance, nee Wojciech, could have stashed the money somewhere else other than his condo.
Oh, yeah, right. He could have.
If you two are an example of what our universities are turning out, our country is doomed. I'll give you a scenario. How about somebody gets crammed into some place small and heavy and then gets dropped some other place really deep?
That was on my list.
Go through it all and then do it again. Because if the cops find any of our counterfeit, we, i.e., you, will have flushed $1 million scam down the toilet! Hi, Terry.
Hey, Hunter. Great to see you. It's a real fiesta here.
Uh-huh.
Everything a guy could want.
Yeah.
Except for one thing. Unlock me, would you?
Yeah. Catching up on your greens, are you?
How did you know about this?
Yeah.
I didn't even tell Mimi about
Yeah,
this.
well, you had 50 of them in the refrigerator. How'd you fool her all this time?
She's used to my quirks.
Yeah. Well, there it is. Don't get married to it. It's not yours.
Yes, it is. I deserve it.
It's fake.
It's as real as any money I'll ever have.
It's counterfeit, Terry.
You know, I was wondering, lying here knocking back the champagne, what's Hunter's angle? He's got Vance. He can figure out who's got the swag. Why am I still on the loose, relatively speaking? What's he got in mind? Now it comes to me. This is Falk's funny money.
What is that?
Raspberry Slurpee, or whatever it was they were fighting with in here.
Is this the Wojciech info?
Yeah, it's from the police department in Prague. Confirmation they know that we killed Wojciech. They suggest we cremate him. Of course, they don't give me a release notice. I'll be dealing with that for weeks. You know how to clean this stuff?
Well, lemon juice is good, I think. Or turpentine is. I can call my mom and ask.
Yeah. 6 European murders and 1 here, and now he's just a bad memory. I think we ought to let burglary chase down the money. Hey, Hunter, you did give burglary Smokey, didn't you?
Well, Charlie, what I've done is...
Captain, did you know that in the last year, Third National recycled more than $18 million in used cash with the Federal Reserve?
Yeah, you see, a Falk turns over counterfeit money to the federal government. They shred or burn it, and then they return the real money to him. Pretty good scam, huh?
Yeah, and the only way we even found out is that this Czech safecracker who has more guts and brains picked on the wrong vault.
Is the SEC working on this?
They banked there, Charlie. They can't even nail the guy.
You guys turn anything on this Third National job?
Listen, Falk is our primary suspect. We're still going to have to connect him to all that missing bank loot. Who knows where he stashed it?
Well, we know where it is.
At least we think we do.
Yeah. You see, we think Falk's got it in one of his other banks, Cahuenga Thrift. Nice big vault.
Wait a minute now. If the SEC isn't playing, who's going to let us in there while Falk's still holding the bag? So wait, you haven't booked Terry Smokey because...
He's going to help us pull another bank job.
You have mind-bogglingly bad luck. Just when I want a dog to kick, here you are.
And you got some money missing. I'd like to help you get it back.
You're a very generous man.
You know, I was, admiring your handiwork. I figured out how you were scamming the Federal Reserve with T-bills.
Don't make bad jokes. In fact, don't say or do anything. Stand over there.
Yes, sir. That's one of ours from the Third National lot.
When we last saw you, you were running a wire for Hunter. You didn't give him this?
No. I got immunity for steering him to Vance. Why give him a bonus? That's that.
And this is this. How much was this supposed to cost me?
1,010,000.
It's not a bad deal. You can afford it. And you can't afford to have me give any of those to Hunter.
What's to keep me from planting you right now?
You know, a sealed envelope to my attorney in the event of my death. Sent to the police. Like that.
Okay.
I'm not putting the screws to you.
You said okay.
Sir, it's after hours. We don't have that amount on hand. It'll take a bit to set things up.
I got time.
I rate the reliability of this man on the low to nil side.
$1 million was Hunter's idea. The 10 grand he couldn't resist. I'm gonna close out our operation at Coenga Trust. Let the lawyers take the flak. But we have to do it fast before Hunter knows what's hit him. You college boys are bad enough, but guys like Smokey shouldn't work in our business.
Typical traffic and parking density for this hour, sir. No suspicious vans or trucks. No groups of men loitering. I don't think there's any organized surveillance, sir. I advise you to proceed as soon as possible. We have a 2-minute window.
Hey, I'm happy right here.
Evening, Mr. Falk.
Mr. Richards, nice to see you.
Good evening.
It's good of you to come down so late, Richards. I appreciate it.
No problem. I realize I'm the only one who can override the time lock.
Gentlemen, help Mr. Richards with the door.
Don't you love the smell of money?
Stay over there.
Minute 10, sir.
No, if you like, you can just give me my money now, and I'll be going.
It's still your end of the deal.
Listen, it's getting a little warm in here. If you don't mind, I'd like to go outside and wait in the hallway. I always get kind of claustro in places like this.
Okay, go. Take him with you. I'll get the funny money.
Let's go. Come on.
Hold it, Falk, right there, please!
Get your dog off me! Get your dog off me!
I'm looking out of here! Or you'll take your snitch home in a body bag.
Oh, come on, honey! You can't do this to me! Hey, you can't do this to Mimi! She can't be left alone. She's got a lot of good years left!
Quit whining. Go out like a man. I'm warning you. I will kill him.
Oh, come on! You owe me! You owe me! Hey, let the weasel go. It's okay. You can always get him later. Let him go!
You can't do that, Terry. It's against department policy. I'll get in trouble.
Trouble? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Quit moving around.
Department policy? This guy's getting ready to blow my brains out, and you're talking department policy? Listen!
Ow!
Hold it! Give me that.
Cuff him.
Get your dog off me!
You make me sick.
Give me a second. I gotta tie my shoe.
That was smooth. You okay?
Hey, no problem.
You were great in there, Terry. Appreciate it.
Well, great. Thanks for jumping right in there.
Get going.
After you. Oh, Honor? Now we're even.
What's he limping for?
You see, he's got a diamond stuck on the bottom of his shoe.
Here's to the president of Cahuenga Thrift, a man who definitely knows the meaning of the words play ball.
And to you for wowing the DA and putting my Terry back on the straight and narrow.
Well, for now.
Nobody's perfect.
I'm committed, all right. High-end appliance repair is an up-ramping, fast-track profession.
This is nice. This is new.
Terry gave it to me to celebrate.
Could I see that?
To celebrate life. Life with its ugliness and misery. Hey, at least we have each other and good friends.
Yeah, shut up a minute. Tell us about the ring, Mimi.
Can you believe this guy? 2 weeks on the job and his boss gives him this ring as a bonus.
What can I tell you? The guy loves me.
Isn't there gum on that?